You know, my parents don't stay with his cousin. Yesterday, he came late to the class and the teacher scolded him a lot. John said his car brother made him feel that show before they let him the never for school. He says they always trouble him and make him do a lot of homework. Oh no, he must feel that he passed. John is a very light boy. He doesn't disobey anyone. He very like to his kind brothers, despite the way they cheat him. That is very like him. We should always forgive people for their mistakes. Have you heard the story of Cinderella? Once upon a time, there lived a young girl called Cinderella. Cinderella's mother had died, and so her father had married another woman who had two daughters. One day, Cinderella's father went to work and never returned. Cinderella, who was left at the mercy of her stepmother and two stepsisters, who made her do all the work of the house. Cinderella is morning already weighing our breakfast. Said a moment, stepmother. I am just bringing it out. As soon as Cinderella has sliced the breakfast, the stepmother and stepsister start eating it. Cinderella troubled her own plate too, and were about to eat, when her stepsister pushed her own plate away. Yuck, I hate it. Yes, now that you mention it, exactly horrible. Mother, do something. Cinderella, are you trying to kill us? What kind of food is this? But stepmother, I haven't made it the way I always make it. How dare you just with me? Go and make little breakfast for us. Don't you dare do anything I choose. We haven't had our breakfast, and see what went on in the house every day. The stepmother and stepsister troubled Cinderella without any reason, but Cinderella loved them still and never complained. One day an announcement was made in the village. Let everybody know. There will be a royal ball at the palace tomorrow night, and the king's son, Prince Charming, will marry a maiden from among the guests. Everybody from the village is invited. The whole village was excited. Even Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister couldn't stop thinking about it in the house. And that is how Cinderella found out about the ball. The royal ball brought Charming. The house village is invited. I will finish my work quickly so we can go together. When it is so wonderful. You, who said anything about you going? You will stay here and police out. Shoot you. You can see your face in jump, and so with a hairy hush, Cinderella saw her stepmother and stepsister that up, and neither for the royal ball the next day. Once they had left, she cried bitterly. Suddenly her room lit up and Cinderella saw the most beautiful fairy she could imagine. She held in her hand a delicate wax while Caleb just dreamed the very good morrow. I am here to gather you to the royal ball, said Lee. I never knew I had a very good mother, but how when I get to the bones, I don't have anything to wear. You don't worry about that, my child. And so, in just a few minutes, Cinderella was ready for the royal ball. As a thanks, her very good mother and good part the chariot. She grants a word of the castle from the very good mother.
Remember to be back home at 12, otherwise the spell will wear off. Soon Cinderella arrived at the palace. As she entered the great ballroom, everyone turned to look who the beautiful maiden was. Nobody could recognize her, not even her stepmother and stepsister. Prince Charming walked through her. May I have the dancing with you? Yes, your highness. And so Cinderella and Prince Charming danced together throughout the evening. To Cinderella's heart, the clock struck. Fairy Godmother's word came back to her. She needed to get out of there before the clock struck 12. Without saying a word, she tore away from the priestcraft and ran out of the palace. The princess ran after her. Wait, what is wrong? Why are you running? I don't even know your name. But Cinderella did not wait or even look back. Her beautiful gown was already turning into rag again. Her hairs were coming loose from the perfect bun that fairy godmother had made her. She didn't even stop when one of the girl's slippers came off her foot and fell in Paris driveway. She ran out the palace gate and vanished into the trellis on a path that led to her room. Once home, she went back to polishing the shoe that had been given to her and decided never to speak to anyone about the bird. A few days later, two men from the palace shouted at their door. The lady that Prince Charming fell in love with left behind her glass slipper at the royal ball. The prince believed that shocked. A beautiful slipper could fit only his beloved, and so we are asking her, the girl in the village, to try this slipper. The one whom it fit would be the one the prince will marry. If you have any girl in the house, please ask them to try this slipper. Oh yes, I'm sure it's worth one of my daughters. The slipper would fit one of them. And so both the stepsters tried to fit their foot into the slipper one by one. They pushed and pushed, but couldn't get their foot in. Looked like it each one raw daughter after her. Is there any other young lady in the house? No, there isn't. You can leave. As the kingman made ready to leave, suddenly the door of the house was thrown open and Prince Charming himself stood here. Who is the beautiful girl in the upstairs window? Madam, you have lied to us. I demand that the girl be called forth and try the sleeper. Yes, yes, but see a 7 girl level to that. Cinderella, Cinderella, come down here at once. Yes, stepmother. The moment Prince Charming saw Cinderella, he knew he had found beloved. He took the slipper from the kingman and slipped it on through her foot himself. The slipper fit perfectly in a moment. Cinderella was once again transformed into the beautiful maiden from the light of the world. Prince Charming took her to Paris with him. He ordered that the stepmother and stepsisters be punished for lying to the kingman and treating Cinderella so badly and irregularly. But being the kind-hearted person that she was, Cinderella asked for them to be forgiven. The prince fell in love with her even more for her generosity, and they lived happily ever after. Wow, dear, how wonderful it is to forgive people. Thank you for telling me story. I will tell it to John too. I'm sure he will like it. Okay, shall we go home now? I think it's getting late.